Hello everyone, we're back with some Fate Grand Order. Last time in the Atlantis lost boat, we got absolutely destroyed. So Yeoman showed up. He was like, hey, there's a trader by the way, bye. Then just left. Or someone who looked like Yeoman. Yeah. So, I'm assuming we're fighting Astria, you know, Lucia. That's her name, right? Drill hair lady goes, oh ho ho Tosekarin, oh ho ho. Oh. Gotta change our lineup a little. We're fighting Krisharia last time, remember? Yeah. Let's jam. Three battles on Astrea Island. How many arrows were there though? 4? 5? Maybe it's 3. I think it was more than that though. Alright, I know we've been through a lot, but it's time to put that behind us. We're halfway through the lost bout now. Is everyone all healed up? Technically a little less than halfway, but... yeah, we're all more or less back in fighting shape. Although by word count we might be more than halfway. Good, the next stop, Thetis Island. See if there's another island on the way there. So it does. Should we check it out? No, that's okay. First priority right now is finding Achilles. Oh, this is one of that side stuff they always talk about. Hold it right there. Oh, this is her, isn't it? I don't really know her silhouette, but... what's this all about? You're just gonna pass by my island without so much as a glance? How dare you insult a god like this? Is this a filler episode? Crap. You're a god? Wait, which god are you? Apparently just some river god or mountain god or some other minor deity, right? Your tone and voice makes it clear you're not giving me the respect I deserve. Well, if nothing else, pretty sure you're not one of the 12 Olympians. True, I am not. But I do have enough power to stop your ship in its tracks. Sorry, what's your name? I'll reveal that later when we come face to face. For now, I merely bid you welcome to... Astrea Island. I wonder who this could be. So it's Astrea then. I like the smally font. Well, fearless leader, what do you have us do? Looks like we have no choice but to make land on this island after all. Much as I'd really rather not. I don't really know anything about Astrea. That's her. What is that? Is that actually what she looked like? It's very big, that's for sure. Maybe Hephaestus made it? No, that can't be right. Hephaestus would have sculpted the 12 gods and they'd all be uniform in size. But it can't be a statue of Astrea. Can it? Well, was she possessed by Narcissus or something? You're totally thinking about defacing it, aren't you? Come on, master. Watch what you say. Why would I ever think about doing something so hilarious? Well, you clearly are, so tell us. Little mustache here, little stubble there, and... come on, change the background, do it. There! Not exactly original, but a classic beard. Stifle a laugh. The light work of cowards and by not actually making a background for it. Think this might get you in trouble. Haha, what the goddess doesn't know won't hurt her, Corday. I sense wrongdoing afoot. How'd you find out? It wasn't me. You got it all wrong. You did it. Hold the heck up. I've never before seen a servant who tried to pin their own crime on their master. So weren't we just like, you know, about to die? You know, Dr. Roman showed back up. You know, Canis almost died. You know, we just have silly episode now. Presume you are Astrea, the goddess of scales and justice? Or rather the pseudo-servant serving as your vessel, to be precise. Indeed I am. But I'm afraid there is something I must do now before I can introduce myself properly. Jason, heroic captain of the Argonauts, take up your weapon. What? Huh? Are we really doing this? I will weigh your sins personally with my scales of justice. And be warned, the sin of profaning a god is the heaviest sin of all. Can't believe we're about to fight over this. but it looks like she means business. Sorry, okay? Even kinda mean it. Well, Master, looks like I've got no choice but to fight. Come on, if Jason kinda means it, you know, that's serious. Ready for orders when you are. Very well then. The sign of respect for your determination. I'm willing to forgive your sins if you prove yourselves capable of winning by a fall even just once. Now, have at you. Pale and Jealouses. Get servants up to level 100. Isn't that something? I'm tired. It's only 1:40 though. Maybe I'll take a nap after this. Yeah, so I want to talk about this more since I didn't really get the chance to last episode. It has been... So, there's a theory that... Let's start out. Last episode. The person whose body looks like Romani said there's someone in the Shadow Border who's listening in on us. That... I forget his exact word. There's a traitor afoot, basically. There's a lot of HP, huh? Oh. So, bringing him in didn't... It was a bad decision, even. Because he's AoE. Well, he's quick, though, so, you know, it's got E. I have better quick servants, though. Oh, well. So, how many people are in the border, like, now? Like, not many. Gordolf, Da Vinci, Sherlock Holmes, French Cooking Boy. You could argue Nemo/Sion if they could realistically listen in. Probably. And I mean that's the recurring cast. It more than likely has to be one of them. Now I haven't done it yet. Probably gonna do it maybe tonight. I was thinking about recording it, but I have such a big backlog, you know, I'll just do it in my own time. I believe Moriarty, from what I've read, kind of warns you that about the traitor. And I think he even warns you about Holmes as well. Which is like, that's the big one. I think there's just also a lot of little foreshadowing that I've forgotten. I have kept an eye out on it. So there might have been a time when I was like, oh, look at that line. Oh, that doesn't mean anything. I don't know anything. I don't know if Lost Boat 6 has done anything to further this theory at all. Because basically, I have looked at some information from Atlantis and Olympus. For Lost Boat 6, I know... Okay, I do know the Summonable Servant class. I think that's a really big reveal. Morgan Le Fay's in it. Victoria Caster's in it. But I know very little about it. Especially like the meta context. Like, I have... Well, that's not the right word. Like, I have no idea what happens to Beryl, for example. Like, zero idea what's going on with that guy. I do know what ends up happening to Krisharia, for example, in this Lost Belt. Or, I know a bit about what happens to him. Although I don't know what happens with Kadak and Pepe. They're here, so I mean, where are they gonna go after, you know, we kill the tree? I assume we kill the tree. You know, I don't actually remember fighting Lost Boat 5's tree, but I think it's a safe assumption that we do. Unless it's a, oh, we have to leave and come back later kind of thing. Lost Boat 5.3. Well, yeah, I guess. Same thing with David. I don't really know what's going on with that guy. There's a good chance he's related to David Blue Book, but I think even on the Japanese servers, they have no idea what's going on there. There's a good chance they will sometime this year, though, when Lost Boat 7 comes out. Okay, Astria's dead. Oh, Lost Boat 6 also has Maeve in it. I know that. So that means it's a great lost belt. Also Habitron, who everyone likes. Yeah, I know like the 3 Fae servant, well, yeah, 3 are popular, but I don't really like their designs that much, so we'll see about that. Maybe their personality, like, you know, maybe I assume their writing's good. That's enough. Not too shabby, all things considered. Dang it! How the heck are you so strong? I'm a goddess. We actually already knew that. Thanks though. It's good to see you again, Lady Astrea. It is I, Mochizuki Shikome. Oh right, the one from the Far East. I didn't know you were still alive. Was she part of the Olympus crew? So why do you travel between the islands? I assume this isn't the actual Astrea, this is a pseudo-servant. Well, trying to get past Atlantis' 3 layers of defense. That may be the most insolent answer you could have given. Part of me would like nothing more than to weigh you on my scales once again, but I'll forego that for now. Come with me. Okay. Oh, so I'm assuming she's gonna give us like 3 trials and then she'll help us out if we do. Or give us some MacGuffin. Support only. Okay. So where's the saber? Keep that in mind. Well, we haven't made a party yet. So you have an entire mountain's worth of statues here as well. She really likes herself, huh? Talk about a distinctive sense of style. For some reason I feel like I need to work out. Hey, is Master okay? You sure he's not cursed? It's no curse, I assure you. These statues have simply been blessed to inspire anyone who looks upon them to train their bodies to physical perfection. Like, literally? Or like, is this like a, So they are cursed! Is there a reason you have all these statues here, Astrea? They're all very elaborately made. Then again, maybe it's more accurate to say I can really feel that dedication that went into them. Did you make them yourself? Dedication, huh? I see. So that is how they appear to you then. I wouldn't say that. They're made exceptionally well, sure, but that doesn't mean much when your choice of model so bad. What the? I beg your pardon. My scale just slipped out of my hand. I would advise you to watch your words as though your life depended on your discretion. The next thing to slip might just be my bare knuckles. As for the statues, they were sculpted by a servant who stayed at this temple for a while. Oh! Muramasa! Been dealt a bad hand, being a goddess of the scales, seeing as you can't pick a side. And you can't even buddy up with anyone like that, eh? Oh, so that's why this place is so bleak, huh? Bit of a waste for such a beautiful goddess. Alright, get up my mind. Gonna make a statue of you myself. Consider it payment for letting me stay here for the night. What's that? You like it? Want to see even more of the like? That's what will chill you up, and that's what you'll get. Still a businessman at heart, after all. Whatever the customer orders, that's what I deliver. That said, the whole reason I'm here is because I've got a job to do. So I hope you don't mind if I only work on these when I've got a spare moment. That was that. Fortunately, I had plenty of stone on hand to work with, so I had to make use of every gram. I forget where he shows up in the story. I think he's in Lost Belt 6, and he might be in Olympus? I don't know. I see. Very much a beginner when it comes to sculpting, but I'm still impressed by the sculptor's dedication. Whoever made these statues must have observed you very closely to capture your likeness so well. I'll say, you can almost sense the muscles rippling under the stone skin. This servant clearly knows they're an enemy. You don't suppose Michelangelo was summoned here, was he? Oh. Confirmed Michelangelo summonable in 5 years? I'm afraid not. I requested that the servant make these statues less because of my divine traits, or because the girl whose body I'm possessing likes this sort of thing. She also likes Cheryl. That said, as the god of justice, I certainly don't have anything against muscular physiques. If I had to choose between punches, takedowns, and submission holds, go with takedowns first, submissions hold second, and punches third. Oh yes. She's really letting her vessel's influence come through here. Completely frivolous ways at that. On the other hand, she actually hasn't changed a bit when it comes to who she is on a fundamental level. Dang it. Now then. You say you wish to destroy Lady Artemis, the goddess of the moon. Defeat Odysseus' army, overcome Poseidon, reach Olympus, and cut down the tree of happiness, yes? Will you help us? That is the most naive, ridiculous idea I've ever heard. So much so, it actually makes me sick. Let me be perfectly clear. No human can ever accomplish such a feat. Yeah, but you're a god. And the prospect of mere heroes from proper human history emerging victorious against this lost spot is so preposterous it beggars belief. I'm the goddess of the scales. Regardless of how I pass judgment, they will always come down firmly on the lost boat's side. Yeah, I figured you'd say that. The gods who once took you under their protection were all deprived of their power and destroyed. Now only scant traces of them are left. Yes, that's right. Your quest has made you enemies of the gods themselves. I remain on this island in my capacity as the goddess of justice in order to maintain my impartiality. You will receive no aid whatsoever from me. Please, we need your help. Can't you just make a little exception or something? Absolutely not. To make an exception, regardless of size, go against everything I stand for. Is that clear? I understand. Just glad we won't have to fight you. Well, I'm blanking. I have a joke prepared, but what's it called? Like, yeah. Hey, we'll let you suplex Poseidon. Come on. Come on, but I forgot the word suplex. Very well then. I'll subject you to a number of trials. If you should pass these trials, I'll provide you with information. Trials, huh? If you have no desire to take them, then I suggest you leave this island at once. In fact, that would be the smart choice, in my estimation. You only have one life to live after all, so you might as well spend it in the cool shade, far away from danger. There's something to be said for that option. No, there is not. What sort of trials are we talking about? Well, they're very simple. All you need to do is fight and win. They'll ask nothing more of you, they'll demand nothing less. With every trial you pass, I'll share a new piece of information. To make things more interesting, I think I'll limit the number of servants who can challenge a given trial as well. Your master, of course, will be free to participate in all of them. What a pain. Yeah, right. Works for me. Okay, then let's start by pairing up. Crap. You used to tell me you didn't just say pairing up. Oh no, Mondrigardo's gonna get left all alone. Why don't we start with me? It's for my teammate. Am I going with him, Charlotte? Huh? Me? Are you sure? Yeah, probably the best call. Strongest and weakest server go together. Ryan is easily the strongest of us, so pairing him up with one of the weaker servers should help balance things out. You just said it out right. I see. That does make sense. Okay, shall we, Ryan? Let's do it. I don't know who we've got to fight, but whoever it is, we're gonna wipe the floor with them. Very well. Let's have you start with a Spriggan. Well, so much for any chance I had of being useful. Good luck. Ooh, boy. I guess I'll just have to do the best I can. Okay, well, Orion's good against a Saber. Here, got an idea. I think... I don't know what it looks like. Is it this one? This one, yeah. I think that one will be useful here. Buster up plus stars. That's no-brainer. Of course, we lose the 20% battery, but I think we'll live without it. I feel so tired today. Probably shouldn't have recorded this one, but... Oh, 100? That's nothing! That I'd have, like, 500k, 10-hour long fight. Oh. I need to read what your skills do. Arts up? Yeah. Oh, right. It's one of 3. Okay, we got the arts up. What's this? Oh, invincible, increase attack. Okay. Well then, hi. You got this, Charlotte. Hey, Yato? She said it 3 times in a row. Oh, you did not. You did 15k damage, Charlotte. You're amazing. That's why we love you. Okay, now you know what time it is. You know, maybe getting all shot was actually a good thing because now we get. We're gonna use this. This might just one-shot it. Let's see. I mean, triple Buster Kick's nothing to laugh. Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't know if he'd still do so much damage without his Noble Phantasm up, but yeah, okay. It did a bit of damage. It is also tiny. You gotta... Are those things called Spriggan Roots? Makes sense that a Spriggan drops them. Loading. Like another battle? It's caster? I think it, what? Probably Magikarp and... What else do we have with us? I know we have Jason, but do we have anyone else? Oh yeah, we have Chiyome. Very well. Do you have any questions for me? Should I simply tell you something of my own choosing? Alright, if you're taking questions, I got one for you. Hephaestus has told us that the only way to harm Artemis was with a divine construct. Does that hold true even if I use Theo's clear Nomia to power myself up? Yes, it does. However, a god of Hephaestus' skill should have little trouble forging a divine construct given the right materials. Not to mention that. No, it'd be tactless of me to say more. Orion, you're a hunter at heart. If you wish to shoot down a star, you'll need to keep it in your sights with an arrow knocked to your bow. Now, who's next? Very well then. Lady Mashu and I will take the next fight. Right. Mashu Kirei, ready for battle. Ah. Crap. Someone else took Mashu before I could invite her to team up. She's the easiest one to talk to by far. Now my partner's Jason. Very well. Then here's your trial. I see. So instead of one Spriggan, we'll be fighting a number of Lamia that have been enhanced with nanomachines. However, dealing with serpents happens to be something of a specialty of mine. So I'll take this opportunity to demonstrate to Master just how devastatingly deadly a Koga Jonin can truly be. Well, you know, I kind of like this for making us actually use the servants. Are we going to use our own Mashu here? Yeah, okay. Mashu, give her... Yeah, this one. I think just a flat 15% damage is good. Oh, well... Oh, I went back to this one. I mean, do you think we should... Yeah, Mashu has her, you know, her Buster Up skill instead of her, you know, good kit. So, maybe she'll do decent damage with it. Since Chiyome will probably be dead weight against the casters. Or maybe she gets a buff against snakes here. We'll see. Oh, she does have a purple diamond. Increased defense and increased max HP. Decreased damage taken and increased attack. Okay. That's not good. I was kind of hoping maybe they'd negate class damage, but no. You know, like, what's Astrea had. Does this only give damage up on crit? No, 1 time 3 turns, but... Okay, yeah. That's how it works. I guess we start by going after the big one. You get it, Mashu. This might take a while. What was it going on about before? I'm tired. Visual novels? Still waiting for 7th layer to come out, and then there is one in the meantime I've been meaning to play, but I haven't gotten around to it. If I wasn't tired today, I'd probably do it. It's like a short, like hour, maybe 2 hours long. The end. Juniper's Knot. I don't really know what it's about, but it's short, and I think it's an original English BN. So you know that gets me interested. And Peace Seal, they have just that. Well, let's see how much she does. Oh, so the curse will actually... Even if she doesn't do damage, the curse will do some. I don't know how much it does. I mean, 20k is something. Let's get this one now. Why? Because we got the curse on the middle one. So that'll continue ticking down on it. Now we get the back one. Kill it. There's the blood that runs through. Seek vengeance on something something. Bunch of words I don't know the meaning of. 19k is not bad, actually. No, actually we switched to the front one. We're gonna get attacked 3 times per turn anyway, so... Well, actually, we do need to worry about the Noble Phantasms, huh? What do we do here? Well, we have Mashu. Yeah, so we... Oh, I think our curse ran out, but we still get it on the 2 we already have it on. Now we kill the front one. I think I'm being slightly efficient. It doesn't matter, but... Hey, good crits. Is she gonna die? Not yet. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. What do we want to do here? No using mold Camelot yet. I think we just go for the kill on one. Well, I don't think this will quite kill it, but... Oh, it does have curse? I didn't think she had it still. Hope Monster doesn't die here, by the way. That would be bad. Oh, and we haven't used our Mystic Code. I'm stupid. But anyway, today I picked up a new game. Bravely Default 2. It was on sale on Steam. I was like, okay, you know, I've been wanting to continue playing it. I played some of it on my brother's Switch. I got to Chapter 2. I was fighting the Red Mage guy. So, like, I played a fair bit. Oh, and this is... Yeah, so let's do this. And, you know, I wanted to continue playing it, so that was like a year ago now. I was hoping it'd go on further sale, but I've also noticed that Octopath Traveler by the same company hasn't dropped below 50% off. Bravely Default was like 45% off or something. It was $35, so like 40% off, I think. So I figured, yeah, that's the best price I'm going to get for at least a few years on Steam. I could obviously pick it, well, probably get it lower than that, like on like a third-party site, but that's kind of a pain, you know? Right. You don't have the MP battery. Kind of close to dying, huh? Wish Mashu wasn't stunned. Just charmed. Probably should go for the middle one, since it hits harder, but... do this. Yeah, okay, good as time as any, I guess. We could... well, no. Well, no, that... Okay, that sticks around. I think it's just worth going for the Arch Chain, actually. Because then we can use the Noble Phantasm again next turn. Weird battle. They realized, just people would finish the Lost Belt too fast, so they had to throw this battle in there. We might be able to finish next turn? 23 damage. That hurt. Do that, I think. Because Noble Phantasm will not do 16k damage, so might as well just finish off one and hurt the other. Or we could kill the weaker one, but get the stronger one out of the way. Okay. Works out. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to playing that. Of what I played, the story was... Oh, this could be bad. Ooh, spicy. Okay, Mashu, give us the big crit. You know, just playing it safe. The main thing that disappointed me was just the main character is so bland in Bravely Default 2. Like in Bravely Default 1, the main character is bland. He's just some like farmer guy. His place was destroyed. Bravely Default 2, he's a sailor, but he's more anime generic than the farmer guy from Bravely Default 1. Like, make a sailor guy, make him look cool and like, make him a sailor, you know? He's just so boring. The cast as a whole just seems like a worse version of Bravely Default 1's cast. Enough. That turned out to be much more challenging than I expected. Those Lamia you just fought were, let's say, premium products mass-produced by the Echidna. The Echidna, incidentally, is essentially a living factory used to produce all manner of monsters. Yeah, we already knew that. If you take them as lightly as you do their more ordinary elk, well, you're bound to suffer for it. The Echidna, I see, is a member of the serpent family, as I suspected. At any rate, you have now successfully cleared the second trial. Any questions? Alright. Now what would be a good question? Do you have anything you wish to ask, Captain? Let me think. You know of any proper human history servants who would be willing to join us, so tell us who they are. And while you're at it, I also demand that you tell us why you're refusing to join us. That I made it clear you only get one question? Very well. As far as I know, Achilles will assuredly be willing to join you, as long as he's still alive. Aside from that, I believe there's also an archer. And that's all I have to say about that. Archer? Dang, so we were barking up the wrong tree. Guess we can call that a bust. Make sure you ask a different question next time. You're wrong. Anything, I think that was some of the most terrifying information you could have told us. Alright, Jason, keep it together. About my other question. True, I'm a servant from proper human history. At the same time, I'm also the Greek goddess of the scales. Above all, the 12 Olympians of this lost boat and I have already come to an arrangement. In exchange for not becoming involved in this dispute, I have foregone the choice to ascend to godhood. Ascend to godhood? Indeed. In essence, if I had joined Olympus, I could have been incarnated as one of the lost boat's god pillars. But I turned their offer down, as I believe that doing so would inevitably tilt my scales too much to one side. So whether this lost boat is destroyed or not, I'll disappear when that time comes. Then, putting you aside, the only other servants willing to join us are Achilles and an archer. Then they're the last two friendly servants in all of Atlantis, aren't they? Yeah, that's... Ah, crap. I hadn't thought about it like that. I mean, there's the Olympus gang. That means that aside from Achilles and this archer, all the other servants who are in this lost boat have been wiped out. Wait, that can't be right. Sure, there are a number of servants besides me and Chiyome who stayed behind. So then, why does she only name 2? You'll need to clear the next trial before I can address that question. Sadly for you, I'm afraid that response alone already qualifies as an answer. You're an irritating one, aren't you? Very well then, I'll take that as you volunteering to be the next challenger. Fair enough. Magicardo. What is it? I don't want to lift so much as a finger, speak so much as a word of command unless I absolutely have to, so you're gonna do all the fighting. What? I can see you're unhappy about it. This is just the way of the world. Gonna run you ragged, you're gonna take it. It's Captain, my word is law, and I won't tolerate any backtalk. That's a plan I can get behind. Huh? Why are you so happy about that? Me? I'm not happy. Not at all. Nope. Alright, let's do this. Very well then. Let's see what you've got. What am I fighting? I don't remember the class. Oh, is it gonna... Right, it'll let me pick a Mystic Code. So the card shuffle is pretty much useless. Pretty much. But I mean, both of these are good. Yeah, I'll just stick with it. Because I don't actually remember what kind of decks Manchukardo and Jason have. Is Jason quick? Maybe? I don't know. So I'm assuming Odysseus wiped out all the rogue servants. Okay, that's a lot easier. What's Manchukardo? Attack and decrease damage, take increase defense and increase. Oh, so this is the Clearonomias. It's cool that is reflected in gameplay. But also I'm scared about what's gonna happen to Manchukardo. I need to find out what all these abilities do. Usable only if health is below 50%? What the heck? What am I? What? Apply death to yourself? Cheapest, but what? I don't know what that's about. Is Manchukardo associated with the Argo? He is! Oh, no, he's not. QC I don't, just hit him. Yeah, just hit him. I don't know. This freaking Yu-Gi-Oh card skills. I remember when it's just like, oh yeah, use this and you get damage up. Hey, what? What's this? Desired Argon coin. Restore HP. Move debuff for one ally. I'll go. This is wild. It's weird this one's a lot easier than the last. Well, last one wasn't hard, just it was long. Loud card. Like I could conceive of, you know, bad RNG, people dying here. Well, maybe not actually. That did 0 damage. Let's see what it does. Yeah, there's his horse. And his cool sword. Attack down. 109k. Oh. Okay. I'm assuming there has to be post-battle dialogue. Last question. Ooh, I seriously thought I was done for. You took like 0 damage. Me too. Though I said I wasn't gonna fight. Very good. That done, I should consider your earlier question answered. Whoa, back up. You don't get to make that call on your own. Oh? But unless I'm mistaken, you don't have any other questions, do you? I have one. We were told that there are other Theos Clearonomia out there named after the 12 Olympians. Do you know where we can find them? The Zeus Clearonomia and Poseidon Clearonomia are only found on Olympus. What about here in Atlantis? There should still be Athena somewhere in Atlantis? Originally, the Theos Clearonomia was a fluid metal designed to influence and augment the gods' bodies. So the 12 Olympians went out to refine and enhance their individual Theos Clearonomia for their own purposes. Like Ares, Athena's speciality was battle. If you're able to find your nanomachines, it's possible that you may open new doors for you. But of course, there's more to it than that. Tell us the downside. A mere human spirit origin cannot possibly hope to withstand the Athena Clearonomia. Any servant who's neither divine spirit nor something close to one were to try and use these nanomachines, they'd either very literally fall apart or rupture on the spot. Hey, we have Triton. As Icarus so demonstrated, humans who stray too close to the gods are punished. It's a fundamental law of the world. So we can't use these Athena Clearonomia even if we manage to get our hands on them. Hang on. You said something close to a divine spirit, no? What about a servant who possesses some form of divinity? I'm afraid I must refrain from commenting further. Doing so could be construed as a sign of disrespect to the gods. Regardless, it seems clear that we must secure these nano machines for ourselves. If Odysseus' side were to get their hands on them, they could end up becoming a threat. Then again, perhaps not. They would have just done it to begin with, right? Question mark? At any rate, we'll need to weigh the decision of whether or not to use them very carefully. I'm waiting for it to come back and bite us in the butt. It's going to. Okay, I think that's about everything we wanted to ask. Do you have anything else you wish to ask Miss Astria, Mr. Horsey? Why are you staying here? Come with us. We're cool. You were sculpted by a servant who stayed at this temple for a while. Yeah, Muramasa. When is he going to be summonable? Who was the servant that made these statues? Ah, your curiosity is understandable. There were two servants who were staying on this island at one point. They're from Olympus and claim to be disciples of the foreign. That's not quite right. They're the ones who massacred the servants from proper human history under the guise of protecting the Tree of Emptiness. Ah. They were both alter egos. I assume it was Muramasa and Kirei. Alter egos, you say? Then that would be some combination of Rasputin, Limbo, and Koyanskaya? Though while Rasputin is plausible, we encountered Limbo and Koyanskaya in India quite recently. So I don't see how they could have been staying here at the same time. Then again, if they're using Shikigami... Huh? Whatever you're talking about. Yes, one of them was named Rasputin. He's a horrid priest who fought with an unsavory form of martial art. Well, the other did not answer to any of the names you mentioned. His body was just as finely honed as Rasputin's, but they both had a cold sharpness and a fiery intensity about him. His true name was Senji Muramasa. He was a very handsome man who had mastered 100 swords and 1,000 sword techniques. Exclamation point times 3! Muramasa? I think I'm the only one here who knows him, right? Not to mention Rasputin. Well, strictly speaking, he claimed to be a pseudo-servant with Rasputin's spirit origin. But as far as I could tell, he never behaved as I would expect Rasputin to. Not once. Though he did claim to be a man of the cloth like Rasputin was. Rasputin. As in the monster in priest clothing who chased us down at 90 kilometers an hour before firing our rocket launcher at us. Is a name I wasn't expecting to hear. This would mean Senji Muramasa was one of the causes. Something else this piece of information has made clear. I'll have to keep that to myself for now. There were 3 alter egos of the foreign god, but one of them isn't. I assume Koyanskaya isn't one. Astrea, would you kindly tell us more about them? As things currently stand, we have essentially no knowledge about them whatsoever. Very well, I suppose I can do that. Oh. Huh. I thought we'd end with leaving the island, but I guess we're staying here. Or it's cutting to black and we're not getting this lore till later. Quartz. And Tsukumo Mir. You know, I never read the names of these. I mean, that's just like, yeah, that's Mir. Recollection, Disciples of the Foreign Star. Okay, that's gonna be some spicy lore. You think this one's Thetis Island? Hold on, zoom out. Like, we still have a good amount of the map unexplored. I forgot there was like this area down here. It's beginning to think we're, you know, there's only this bit. Anyways, well, hold on. I forgot to do this last chapter. You know, it's a special occasion. You know, a new Olympus just came out. I figured we could do a little bit of the gotcha. Already rolled once. I had a ticket. Let's see what we get. Ooh, Ryudoji Temple, my favorite. I don't really care about I looked up how to say their name. Dioscuri? Scuri? I forgot. I tried saying it to myself a couple times, but I forgot. You know, everybody pronounces I differently. Sometimes it's E, sometimes it's I, sometimes this is Golden. Come on, Golden. Come on. Canis? Oh, wait. Is that? Of course. Yeah, that's how you spell it. Are they single target or AoE? I know literally nothing about their gameplay. Oh, and this is Canis. Watch. Oh, never mind. Next one's Canis. That's Hector. He wants to show up for Achilles when we see him soon. No. Good. I'll take a Canis. Come on. I mean, I just got a 5-star. Now I'm just being greedy. I don't really care about Canis either. Like, if I didn't have all this cord stockpiled, I wouldn't bother rolling. But there's nothing I want until summertime, so I think I want some of the summer servants in Castor Artoria. I think this is the year with Summer Kiara, right? I think. Summer, I wouldn't mind Summer Abby. What, is she still a foreigner? I think she is. But Summer Kiara is really good. I have her on the Japanese server. Yeah, I got these two creepy kids. They look like kids. Dioskurai. Oh, what's this guy's problem? The Dio. Just remember Dio. What are these? Star the king of the MP gauge when attacking with a quick MP gouage? What's a MP gouage, guys? Can't even broken game. Can't even typo. Increase MP gauge for yourself for each turn. What, are they an Avenger? They are an. What the heck? Which amount of what, arts? More invincible. Defense ignoring damage. Oh, that's good actually. Decrease quick resistance and arts resistance for a single enemy. Okay, sorry, Summer Maeve, you're useless now. No, there's no way I'm leveling these. Well, okay, I'll level them up. I don't know if I'm leveling their skills though. Okay, that's something. I'll see you guys next time with some more Figure in Order. See you guys then. Bye.